Hello, welcome to the WhiteSchaffPodcast. This is John Schaff.
And this is Adam White.
I've got the perfect idea for a TV show.
Okay.
Well, it's not really a TV show, but it's imagine a guy giving a speech.
I'm imagining.
And that's it. It's just different kinds of speeches.
So are these like speeches that have already happened, like in real life, or are they?
No, they're made up speeches.
They're made up speeches.
It's called the Speech Network.
So, wait, okay, so is it just one show, or is it a whole network of shows about speeches?
Both. It's 24 hours.
We have
It's
this,
like the news.
we have in beginning drama, we would play this game. It's called Scenes from a Hat, and so like you'd get a category like alternative endings to Titanic or something like that. So you'd have to go up and like act out like an alternative ending. And it can be really funny, but one of the things we got was speeches you're never gonna hear. So I went up there and I was like, Mr. Superintendent, Mr. Principal, thank you for the Sherman Extra Soft in the school bathrooms, as like a speech you're never gonna hear. You know, that's
So
just
that was
to carry on the
like a
speeches.
speech you were never gonna hear.
That's a speech I'm never gonna hear, because there's never gonna be good toilet paper in our school. Did you see they got new bathroom doors?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was impressed.
They also have a bunch of signs that say
Like the vandalism.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you see vandalism, report the vandalism. But if there is vandalism, they're going to shut down the bathrooms.
For the rest of the
So
year,
if you
which I don't
report
think
the
they're
vandalism-
allowed to do.
If you report the vandalism, then they're going to shut down the bathrooms.
But I don't.
You see the problem there?
So we can't report the vandalism. But you see, I think it's just a threat, because they're not actually allowed to shut down the bathrooms.
Oh, they can.
No, they definitely can't. They can't deny kids the right to go to the bathroom.
Using the bathroom's not a human right.
Yes, it is. It's not even a human right. It's a human necessity.
No, it's not.
Trust me, John. It's a necessity.
No.
I have had some very necessary bathroom experiences.
No.
So going to the bathroom, you're saying, is a right.
No, I'm saying it's not a right.
So what are you saying it is?
I'm saying it's a privilege.
Going to the bathroom is a privilege?
Yep.
Sometimes it is, depending on what reading material you have.
You know, in prison camps, they don't let you go to the bathroom.
Are you serious?
No.
What do they let you do? You just have to, like, soil yourself, for lack of a better term?
I guess you have to hide your poop.
That'd be a hell of a game to play. Hide your poop. Whoever finds it first dies. You know, so my church was gonna send like cookies to the prison or whatever, but they had to be sugar-free cookies, and like they couldn't have like raisins or anything in them, because
Yeah.
apparently they can make alcohol out of like anything. Prisoners can, so like they had to be sugar-free cookies. There couldn't be like frosting on the cookies. It can be like oatmeal raisin cookies.
So are
because
they
of the
like
raisins.
cardboard?
I didn't have any of them, but
How do you make sugar-free cookies?
oh, you can make sugar-free cookies.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can. You
They're
can go
not
to the store and
cookies.
get sugar-free cookies.
Then what are they?
They're cookies that don't have sugar in them.
What do they have?
That's all they are. They have
Toothpaste?
I mean, toothpaste would probably work. I don't really know. You know, you use toothpaste to clean off your hands after you catch a fish, because it gets the smell off of your hands.
I hate the smell of toothpaste even more now. Like,
Why?
there's certain kind of toothpastes that I
My mom gets the extra sensitive toothpastes, and it makes me so mad.
have the exact... I used to get like... I mean, I still get like the Arm & Hammer, like super ultra burns your mouth toothpaste.
Is it like the baking soda one?
Yeah.
I hate the way that tastes.
Yeah, me too.
I cannot.
It's awful.
It tastes so bad, and it doesn't make you like. It
When
might
I-
be good for your teeth.
When I was like
but it does not make your breath smell good.
even when I was in middle school, like, if you ever like brush your teeth with that crap, it would like... I mean, it was like...
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I used to use a SpongeBob toothpaste and
Oh, like the. So you remember Walmart layaway? You know what layaway is? Like where like you can put something on layaway, like if you don't want to buy it now, but you can buy it later, and they're like,
isn't it
hold
just
for
like
you.
credit?
No, it's not credit. It's not credit. So like what it is like they have it a lot during Christmas. So like if somebody gets a Christmas bonus and they buy Christmas presents with the bonus, like if they go on like a couple weeks before they get the Christmas bonus and they see something they really like, they'll give it to their employees and say, I want to put this on layaway. And so they'll hold it for them until they can afford to buy it.
Okay.
So my mom did that once, but she forgot about it. So like this was when they had layaway year round. So like a year, maybe 2 years later, she went to get something off of layaway, and they were like, you still have this thing from layaway. And it was this Batman toothpaste and toothbrush and like bathroom kit that she was gonna get for me, but she forgot to get me. So it was a Christmas present I never got.
Was it like a set? Like it came with a cup?
Yeah, it came with the cup. It came with the toothbrush.
I had a Spider-Man one.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, exactly. Oh, those are so cool. That made bathroom time fun. Now there are other ways to make bathroom time fun. But those were like the little, like 6-year-old Adam.
I disagree. Nothing's going to top that because...
Oh, bullshit. I know.
Actually, it wasn't really a toothbrush
lot
thing.
that
It was like different kinds of cups, if that makes sense. Like there was a regular sized cup and there was a trash can.
You finished that water fast.
Oh no, I finished it before we started.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
It was like a trash can and a cup, and I think that was it.
A trash can.
But it was like Spider-Man, and you know, like
that's cool.
Those pictures that you can rotate and the pictures move, like Spider-Man's on one side, and you like turn it over, and he's doing like this instead.
What do you mean?
I'll show you. Is
it like so not like 3D art? But like you move it, like you tilt it, and it makes the picture move.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was one of those.
And they're like scratch. So when you scratch them, it made like the weird zzz noise.
Yeah, we had that trash can for the longest time, ever since I was a little kid, and we just got rid of it because it was like disgusting. Because it's been through like bathroom duty for 10 years.
Well, that's a shame.
But we still have the cup. No, actually, no, we don't have the cup anymore either.
Oh. I feel like my cups in my house go missing all the time. And I don't know why. Like, because I'll leave them in here. You know, like that was from last week when we recorded last week. And it's still in here. And I'll just leave them places. And I forget about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just go missing. So, I found out, so Julius Caesar, he used to have seizures, you know?
Yeah.
But a seizure is not named after Julius Caesar.
Yeah.
It's weird.
What?
I thought that... So when I learned that, I went, oh, that must be where we get the term seizure. Because Julius Caesar had seizures.
Oh my goodness.
But he didn't. That's not where we got the term. It comes from some Latin. I looked it up. It's weird.
I think it should, though.
I think it should... Wait, what do you mean?
It should be.
It should be where we get the term?
Yeah.
So, like...
I mean, that's where we get, like, C-section, you know?
Yeah, because they stabbed him so many times and, like... Right?
No,
right?
his mom had a C-section. Like, you couldn't do that back then. And it just somehow worked.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not... Oh, why? I thought because he got stabbed so many times.
Are you stupid? He had a
kid. No, like, because when you get a C-section... I was a C-section baby.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel like most twins are.
Oh, okay.
You know, yeah. Not all twins, but I feel like most twins are. But, like, they cut the stomach. And they get the baby out that way.
Yeah, but back then they didn't know about that, and they were just like, well, we ought to give it a shot, and it worked.
So they just cut Julius Caesar's mom's stomach open.
Yeah.
And out pops little baby Julius.
Yeah.
His name is actually Gaius.
Yeah. You know how cool it'd be to be him. You could do anything you wanted.
I mean, that's true.
Like,
but
I'm not
feel
saying
like he
you
did not have a happy life.
I'm not saying you had to do the same things that he did. I'm just saying if you had like all the power he had, and you could do anything you wanted to.
What would you do?
I don't know. But you'd own the world.
Dude, I would make the world's longest water slide. You know, I don't know if that's actually what I do. I don't know what I would do. Because, okay, if he would have lived a little bit longer, like if they didn't kill him, he would have had some fun. Because, like, he died right when all of his problems were going away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, everything that, like, he got famous because of his problems, pretty much. And... like, the way he solved his problems. And, like, so all of his problems were solved, and then he died. Like, he would have had some fun if he kept living. Julius Caesar.
You know what'd be the coolest thing in the world?
What?
Imagine, like, when someone wipes out on, like, 100-foot wave when they're surfing. Have you ever wondered what happens to the board?
They tie the board to themselves.
Yeah, I know, but, like, they're dead, and the board's probably just floating out there in the ocean. Imagine... owning a surfboard that someone died on and turning it into like a guitar. You know how gnarly that'd be?
Dude, I don't know if I could play that guitar.
That'd be so cool. No.
I don't know, man. Dead people freak me out.
No, but their possessions are the coolest things in the world. That's why people have auctions and stuff.
Oh, that's a good point.
Pawn Stars. That's why Pawn Stars is a thing.
Okay. I have my own griefs with Pawn Stars. That's for a whole nother episode, though.
Okay.
We don't have enough time left in this episode.
Well, yeah, I mean, someone has, like, I don't know. For example, like, have you ever seen where it's, like, Al Capone's car or something like that? you know, and
Oh,
his
yeah.
grandfather wins it in a poker match, and it's like the pride of his life. And his like son gets it, and he's like, "Well, this reminds me of my dad, so I'm gonna take it to Pawn Stars for my 5
Sell
minutes
it,
on
yeah.
TV." And they get like $4,000 for it.
Have you ever actually seen like the surfing competitions?
Oh yeah,
They're crazy. They make like the artificial waves sometimes, you know. That's the one I saw. It wasn't in the ocean. It was like in a bay, and they had this giant machine that like made artificial waves.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. Like I have a lot of respect for surfers because that is hard. I can barely skateboard, and that has 1,000 times more traction than a surfboard does.
even worse than that. Have you ever seen the ones where it's like 100-foot wave, and they're just like they're-
high or long?
No, like high, like they're riding a tsunami. It's impossible. If they wipe out, they're dead.
Yeah. You remember that episode of SpongeBob? What was the surfer's name? You know the surfer?
JKL.
Yeah,
from the big
wasn't
one.
it Johnny Depp?
I don't
Didn't
know.
Johnny Depp voice?
I just remember he'd play the bongos.
Yeah, I did too. I think it was Johnny Depp
Oh,
that
really?
voiced him. Yeah, how crazy is that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think it's crazy. And okay, you know who Amy Poehler is?
She
She was in Parks and Rec. She's Leslie Knope in Parks and Rec.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
She is the lady that was gonna eat Gary when Gary ran away.
Oh my goodness.
That's Amy Poehler.
That's so weird.
Isn't that weird? Yeah, like you wouldn't think like, oh, that's Amy Poehler, but it is.
Imagine this. In a couple of years, they're gonna make like human, like androids, like actual, like human-like clones that are like robots, like
yeah.
cyborgs.
Sure.
But they're like, instead of cyborg being like human but part technological, it's gonna be like computers that are part human. You know what I'm saying? Like the computer controls the human parts. You know what I'm saying?
So
Well, when that happens, and we can like control them, and like they make a Siri version of these clones, and you could say like, "Hey Siri, go run off this like ledge or something,"
okay,
and it would just fall. You could say like, "Hey Siri,
like cook me dinner or something. Like, it would cook you dinner.
fall off this slide."
Fall off the slide, and it would just fall off the slide.
Yeah.
But it's a robot.
Oh
But
yeah,
does
it's a
it look
robot.
like a human?
Oh yeah, it looks like a human. Looks exactly like a human.
That'd be weird. I don't know if that'll happen in a couple years, man. That'll be
No, it's gonna be a while.
yeah, it'll be a while. But I guarantee by the year 2025, I'm curving my Thanksgiving turkey with a lightsaber.
Lightsabers, they can't exist, man. It's not the way you think
Okay,
they are,
it
man.
might not be a lightsaber, but it'll be something close to a lightsaber.
Okay, I mean, yeah, the term lightsaber always bugged me because, you know, you got a
Why?
flashlight.
Oh,
It's
and
not
that's
stopping
kind of
in
a
2
lightsaber.
feet, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, that's the part that, you know, is the hard part.
I mean, if you wanted a lightsaber, there's my problem is they're so hot. Wouldn't they burn you while you're holding it? Like, have you ever?
I feel like there's ways around that. Like, if you're smart enough to build a lightsaber, you can overcome an obstacle like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, it's probably like all the heat is condensed into this area. So if you keep with like, you know, a 7-centimeter span, so if you stay 7 centimeters away from the lightsaber, it won't burn you.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, that's just one idea. I don't know if that's what they'll do. Beats the hell out of me. It could be good though. So we went to the mall after our field trip today from school, and we introduced this one kid into the back of Spencer's. Have you ever been in the back of Spencer's?
yeah.
That's a scary place, man. Like, I'm 18 years old, and when I go back there, I don't know what the hell is going on, man. Like, the stuff that's back there, it's scary to me.
I always like using elevators that are like everyone knows the elevator's there for like handicapped people,
Oh, but
there's no
yeah.
rules against it.
I love
So
it.
you can just use the elevator, and no one can really say anything against you. But they're like, wow, they're taking advantage of.
Yep.
But also,
I
like,
know what you
I
mean.
like escalators, so I never actually use the elevator.
You do like escalators?
Yeah, I love escalators.
Oh my god, one time I was at the mall, escalator wasn't working. I have never been more mad in my life.
Really?
Because I had to walk down the stairs.
When I'm a billionaire, it's gonna be escalators everywhere.
Oh, that's...
My entire house is just gonna be
That's
escalators.
a good investment. Some people have, like, bad investments. That is a good investment.
Well, it's gonna be like a giant circle. Like, my house is gonna be built around this escalator system.
I like it.
And the up one, as soon as like the up one reaches its max, there's going to be a conveyor belt that's going.
Yeah.
So right as you get off the escalator,
I love
you get
it.
on the conveyor belt,
That's great.
And that conveyor belt goes to the down one. It goes directly, like, in a circle. Like, imagine, like, the track.
Yeah.
And it's just going in a circle and goes right into the down one. And you get straight onto the down one.
And it's the same thing at
and
the
the
bottom.
second you get off the down one, you get on a conveyor belt.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. See, that's a good way to spend money.
But I wouldn't be lazy about it. Like, you might be saying, like, hey, John.
There's no way to not
you're
be
going to
lazy.
get fat. No, I'm going to, like, sprint on it. You know what I'm saying?
So you're going to sprint
Go
on a
like,
movie?
40 miles an hour.
Well, you wouldn't be going 40 miles. You
I
might
think
be
you
going
would.
40 miles an hour, like, relative to a certain point off the elevator. But, like, on
Escalator.
the elevator. Yeah, escalator.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Have you seen the elevators that move side to side? Like in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? I know you like this movie.
Yeah, I mean...
And they have the elevators that go up and down and side to side?
Yeah.
I think those are cool.
Do they really make those?
I don't know. I feel like they... Why wouldn't they? Like, we're living in 2019.
I'm sure the Chinese have one.
Oh, man, the Chinese.
I don't understand the Chinese. They have, like, all
I
these...
mean, nothing against Chinese people. I love Chinese people. Some of my best
Chinese
friends are
people,
Chinese
sure,
people.
but the Chinese think... They have, like, all this technology and crap.
Oh, yeah.
But then I mean...
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Are they
yeah.
starving or are they not?
Yeah, and what's with all the rice? And could there be any more Kims? Everybody's name is Kim.
Here's my point with China. Are they starving or are they not? Are they in poverty? Because every time I look on, like, the internet, it's like, look what China did with these giant TVs or something.
Yeah.
Like, China hosts the Olympics and all this technology and crap. And then you hear, like, donate to the Chinese. But then you hear, like, you know, the Chinese have, like, the most money and they're working on
Yeah.
a space program.
Well,
And then
hell,
you
I think
hear
they
that,
should.
like, you know, everyone's going to jail. So what's happening over there? You
I
what
don't
I'm saying?
know, but speaking of
I wanna know the truth.
Olympics, did you know that the Olympic Village is basically just like a giant orgy? Like, they give out so many condoms at the Olympic Village every year.
What's the Olympic Village?
It's where all the the Olympians that compete in the Olympics, that's where they stay. They gave out like hundreds of thousands of condoms last Olympics. That is true. Because like so many people from all over the world are coming to this one place, and like it's the most athletic people in the world and they're all sleeping with each other, but there's diseases like everywhere, so they just give out free condoms to these people.
Are there countries that take the Olympics serious? I'm sure there's countries that
we
don't
take the Olympics
take the
seriously.
Olympics seriously.
No,
though.
they're just like happy to be there.
Yeah.
Like they know they're not gonna win.
Last place.
Yeah.
What do you think the last place country is?
I can't name all the countries, but like I'm sure like I don't know. Does Czechoslovakia actually do anything? Like yeah, no way. It's gotta be Czechoslovakia because they have the whole Chernobyl thing.
No. That's gonna make them like
Maybe
insanely
good?
gifted. Yeah.
I don't know. I think you got it
What if they have like a
backwards.
tumor on like their muscles and they're just absolutely ripped?
They might be.
What? No, I think it's I gotta really think about this. I say North Korea.
They don't compete in the Olympics.
Oh, they don't?
No.
Crap.
I know. It's North Korea, man. They don't like the rest of the world.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, America and China and Russia, like the good countries are
Yeah.
like the ones that always win.
Yeah. Well, I feel like there's an underdog every now and then.
Yeah.
Like when didn't Jamaica like win the
Oh,
Olympics
they
for
have
bobsledding?
Usain. Yeah.
Like yeah, like
Yeah,
that's
what-
the whole movie is about. Like, Cool Runnings. It's a whole movie about that.
There's not even snow in Jamaica.
I know, but they practice like with shopping carts and like. Have you never seen Cool Runnings?
Nope.
It's a whole movie about the the Jamaican Olympic bobsledding team, and I'm pretty sure they won. Isn't that how the movie ended?
Well, they've got Usain Bolt, so
Is that Jamaica?
yeah,
Oh, yeah. See, that's a whole nother thing entirely.
yeah. I say it's. I know I'm gonna be wrong no matter what I say, so I'm gonna say something like Iraq, Iran, Saudi Arabia. One of those countries. I'm sure they all suck.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they suck, but they probably are in like the
In the
bottom of the
Olympics?
total poll.
No, they totally suck.
You think so? I don't know. I guess.
Name me one Iraqi swimmer.
Okay. I don't know if that's a good point or just a really bad point. All right, John. You have anything else you want to talk about today?
Nope.
I don't think I do either. Until next week, Tuesday and Friday. We'll see you then.